Elon Musk's roots, upbringing, and family life. Welcome back, friends, to the Trail Explorer. I'm your host, Alan, and today we're taking a different path on our journey. We spent the last two episodes marveling at Elon Musk's empire: Tesla, SpaceX, PayPal, and more. The guy's a living legend, a testament to what hard work and a free market can do. But where did it all start? What forged this man into the titan that we know today? In this episode, we're peeling back the layers to look at Elon's upbringing and family life. Spoiler alert, it's not all sunshine and roses, but it's a story of resilience that any conservative can respect. Let's hit the trail. Elon Reeve Musk was born June 28, 1971 in Pretoria, South Africa. Now, South Africa back then wasn't some cushy utopia. It was under apartheid, a system that, whatever you think of it, made life tough and complex. Elon's dad, Elon Musk, was an engineer and entrepreneur, owned part of an emerald mine even. Sounds glamorous, but Errol was no saint. Elon's described him as a tough, sometimes harsh figure. His mom, May Musk, was a model and dietitian. Beautiful, hardworking, the kind of woman who didn't let life knock her down. They split when Elon was about 9, and he stayed mostly with his dad. That's where things get gritty. Elon said his childhood was rough. He was bullied at school. Once got beaten so bad he ended up in the hospital. At home, Errol was demanding, maybe even cold. But here's the thing. Adversity builds character. Conservatives know that. Life's not supposed to be easy. Elon didn't curl up and cry about it. He fought back. By age 10, he was teaching himself to code on a Commodore VIC-20 computer. At 12, he sold his first video game, Blastar, for $500. Think about that. A kid in the 80s, no internet, no handouts, just grit and determination. That's the kind of self-reliance we need more of. He left South Africa at 17, heading to Canada. Why? To avoid mandatory military service and chase opportunity. He landed in Ontario, worked odd jobs, cleaned boilers, cutting lumber. Tough stuff, but it taught him the value of hard work. From there, he made his way to the U.S. He landed at the University of Pennsylvania. He double majored in physics and economics. Smart guy, no question. That mix of science and business, it's the foundation of everything he's built. No government program handed him that. He earned it. Family-wise, Elon's life has been a roller coaster. He married his first wife, Justine Wilson, in 2000. They had 6 kids together, but tragedy struck early. Their first son, Nevada, died at 10 weeks old from SIDS. Heartbreaking. They went on to have twins and triplets through IVF. Elon's a dad who's poured resources into his kids, their schools, and trust funds. But he's admitted he's not always around. Work comes first, and that's a trade-off. He divorced Justine in 2008, then married actress Tallulah Riley. Twice, actually. On again, off again, till 2016. Now he's got 3 kids with singer Grimes, including a son named XAEA-XII. It's weird, but it's Elon. What stands out about his family life is the drive he got from his roots. May Musk raised 3 kids, Elon, his brother Kimball, and sister Tosca, mostly on her own after the divorce. She worked 5 jobs at one point to keep them fed. That hustle? It's rubbed off. Kimball's a successful entrepreneur himself. He runs a restaurant empire. Tosca's a filmmaker. This is a family that doesn't sit still, doesn't wait for someone else to fix their problems. That's a conservative value if I've ever seen one. Elon's relationship with his dad, though? Complicated. Errol's made some wild claims. Says he funded Elon's early ventures, which Elon denies. They're estranged now, and Elon's called him a terrible human being. but even that tension might have fueled him. Sometimes proving someone wrong is the best motivator. And prove him wrong he did. Left South Africa with nothing. Built a $250 billion fortune. That's not luck, folks. That's will. Now let's talk about how he parents. He's vocal about population decline. He's warned that we're heading for a crisis if people don't have more kids. Conservative folks get that. Family's the bedrock of society. He's set up trust, pays for top-tier education, but he's not a helicopter dad. He said, I don't monitor their homework. He's raising them to be independent, not coddled. That's how he was forged, and it's how he's forging them. His kids with Grimes are young. X was born in 2020, Exa in 2021, and Tao in 2022. He's private about them, but you can bet they're growing up with a front row seat to his world. Imagine the stories they'll tell. Dad launched a rocket today. Not your average childhood, but it's one rooted in ambition. And ambition, folks, is what built this country. So as we wrap up this episode of The Trail Explorer, let's reflect on Elon Musk's roots. A tough childhood, a fractured family, a relentless mom. These aren't excuses, they're fuel. He took that fire and lit up the world. From Pretoria to Pennsylvania to a billionaire's mansion, it's a trail worth exploring. That's all for now, folks. Keep carving your own path, and I'll see you next time. This is Alan, signing off.